For those of you reading the Practicing the Way book alongside this course, this week we are in the final section. The practice we are inviting you into this week is confession. When we feel guilt and shame because of something we've done or not done, confession is likely the last thing we feel like doing. But the path to being free from shame involves being open and transparent with someone we trust. In James 5:16 we read, "Confess your sins to one another and pray for each other that you may be healed." When we name our sin or shame or secret with a trusted person, we can experience healing. I meet weekly over Zoom with a trusted friend, and we mutually confess our temptations, struggles, and sins, and then pray for each other. This may sound heavy, but in practice it feels truly uplifting. I first began to see the value of confession years ago. I had done something to violate my code and conscience. A lot of people would say it was no big deal. But I knew I had violated an important value and had sinned, and I was feeling guilt and shame. Not long after this, I confessed what I had done to a close friend and mentor. He was disappointed, but he also expressed his love for me, and I felt his deep care. After confessing and being received with love, I felt an enormous burden lifting from my shoulders. When we are able to confess something to someone we trust, whether it's a friend, pastor, spiritual director, or counselor, and they don't judge us, but reflect God's grace to us and say, "I'm not going anywhere," or "Welcome to being human," or "God has forgiven you," we experience healing and freedom. Another person can make the presence and forgiveness of Christ real to us. Our practice for this coming week is confession. This practice is difficult but powerful. To begin, identify someone you trust and ask them if they would be willing to listen to you as you practice confession. Make a plan to connect somewhere private where you feel at peace. Tell this trusted person what is on your heart. Name your sin. As you begin, you don't need to share every secret of your life. Perhaps begin with just one. And as you build trust with the person over time, you can become more transparent and vulnerable in your confession. Finally, invite them to respond and ask them to pray over you. Receive their love for you and fully accept the truth they speak and pray over you. Now, if someone asks you to hear a confession, it's important for you to affirm God's love and forgiveness over them. Jesus, the doctor of the soul, will bring healing to you as you open new layers of your life to Him. God bless and keep you as you practice confession this week.